check it out, a video that isn't a fact video on the channel. Can you remember the last time I did a video that wasn't a fact video on here? I know, crazy. Anyway, today, Q&A, that's coming up. What's up there and welcome to a brand new video on 414 YGO. In today's video, Q&A. So 414 asks, I'll ask 414 for the month of April, which is exciting. And hey, if you're new here, why not join the 414 community by hitting the subscribe button and the notification bell so you don't miss out. Some things are going to be changing on the channel recently. One of those is I hope to release an extra video a week, which means that you're going to get more variety on, you know, things that aren't just fact videos. So you'll get more videos like this, and hey, character deck stuff. Yeah, I know, I haven't forgot about that, so that'll be coming up soon. I basically wanted to start doing stuff like this because the community is growing quite nicely now, and I thought it'd be awesome to kind of interact with you guys a bit more other than just replying in the comments. So here this is. So I'm going to be doing one of these a month. So what I'll do is nearer to the time I'll let you know that I'm doing it. It's always going to be around about the start of the month, as well as I'll post something out on Twitter. So if you're not following me on Twitter, it's at 414TV Media. I'll leave a link. But yeah, so ask questions either on this video or just tweet me like hashtag Ask414 or something like that. That'd be really cool. But anyway, let's jump straight into the questions. Okay, first question is, which of the 4 dimensions do you prefer fighting for? XYZ, Synchro, Fusion, or Standard? It would actually make a good poll. That, I agree, that would make a good poll. I believe this kind of thing is from Arc 5, is that right? And I haven't seen Arc 5, so I'm not 100% sure what's going on there. As I read through the wiki here to get a bit of an understanding, I'm guessing it's basically which of the 4 do I prefer. I know each dimension's got like a dragon, am I right? Let me know. But yeah, so I mean, in terms of like the things, I'm probably stuck between Standard, because that's, is it Standard? Yeah, Standard, because that's closer to home in terms of the original series, or Fusion, because I like the Fusion monsters. Obviously everyone knows Dark Paladin is my favourite monster. He's a Fusion, so let's go with that, Fusion. Next question is closer to home. So Blue Eyes or Dark Magician? I'm always have been Team Yugi because I'm a bit of a fanboy from the original series and stuff like that. I mean, obviously I know Blue Eyes is Kaiba's, still original, but Yugi and the Dark Magician hold a special place in this guy's heart. So I'm going to go with the almighty, the ultimate wizard in terms of attack and defense, the Dark Magician. Do you play Duel Links? If so, how would you rank the game on a scale from 1 to 10? I do play Duel Links, but I don't play it as often as I'd like. I think it's really good. I enjoyed the game. It's nice and easy, good way to pass some time, but you can get heavily addicted into it. So in terms of rating for it, I'd say it's probably the best for what it is. So I'll give it a strong 8 out of 10. The only 2% is the reason I do that is because I don't play it all that often, so I can't give it a fair solid 10, but from what I've played, a good 8 out of 10 for me, but definitely recommend playing Duel Links if you haven't yet. Which Yu-Gi-Oh series is your favourite? So obviously I'm very old school. I'm from like back in the day when the TCG was first released to us, so obviously the original series is closest to me. That would be my favourite. But if I had to split that into what would be my favourite arc from the original series, it's probably going to be Battle City, definitely. I think I loved Duelist Kingdom. Duelist Kingdom is so nostalgic, but Battle City really kind of took the story and the game kind of to like the next level. So Battle City all the way. A question from my Twitter was, what was your inspiration? What made you want to start YouTube? Was it a channel? Someone close to you? In fact, it was kind of more myself. I used to play music. I used to be in a band, and I wanted to do that for years. But that kind of thing just kind of withered away and came to an end. I've always considered myself quite a creative person. So without having music in my life, I found that, you know, I didn't have that kind of creative outlet, and I was looking for something to do. But it was around about that time that I found my old kind of Yugi and Kaiba decks, pluralize, from back in the day, and I was like, oh man, this is awesome, and I stumbled across like 3 channels that kind of gave me the, hey, you know what, I want to do that. So the first, in terms of character deck stuff, is YGO Anime Games, formerly Team Carrot Cake. When it comes to character deck stuff, those guys are the absolute best at what they do. So I strongly recommend that you check them out. But they just inspired me to do like character deck stuff on the channel. The other two channels that inspired me was Simply Unlucky and Cyber Knight. Those two guys, obviously, like the kings of Yu-Gi-Oh! Pack openings. I saw that they were doing it, and I really wanted to do that myself as well. So I kind of merged the character decks and openings all into one, and that was the birth of my channel back in the day. So I owe those guys everything. So thanks. Okay, so if you could get Konami to release any remaining support for certain archetypes, what one would you choose and why? That is a very good question. Recently I was talking to a friend about the Silent Magicians. I think there's a lot more potential there. Them and the Silent Swordsman. So if they could release like more stuff like that, I think that would be really awesome. I don't know how competitive it would be. I mean, I'm not really like in the know when it comes to like competitive and not, but I really enjoy the silent archetype, so it'd be so I'd love to see some more support for them. I think that'd be really good. Okay, so who is your Yu-Gi-Oh! Waifu? Damn. That's a hard one. I can think of a couple off the top of my head. I'll split it into two. I'm gonna be greedy. I'm gonna choose two. I'll choose like a card, and then I'll choose like a character. So for card, obvious, and you know, everyone's waifu choice, I'd imagine. If not, slap. But Dark Magician Girl, obviously, for card waifu. In terms of character waifu, that's a hard one. So you've got Akiza from 5Ds. She's pretty cute. Mai is obviously your old classic. Yeah, we'll go for it. She just pushed it. I'm going to go for Akiza as my character waifu. So Akiza and Dark Magician Girl combo sandwich. Happy days. I'll leave you with that thought. What is your favourite type of monster? Ritual, XCs, etc. For me, probably if we ignoring like normal and effect monsters, I would say this kind of ranks with that dimensions question. It's probably fusions, like I said, because obviously I'm a massive fan of Dark Paladin, but the ritual monsters have always held like a special place. I mean, when I first got Magician of Black Chaos, and I just loved that kind of thing. I loved the idea of it. There was another ritual monster back in the day as well. Performance of Swords or something like that? I can't remember what it is, but I'll put a picture to it just here. I remember when she came out, and that was like, oh my god, this is awesome. I think it was like Pharaoh 7 or something came out. But yeah, so Fusion's number one, but followed very closely by Rituals, because they were like so cool, and it was just something different to the game, especially back then. Okay, who is your favourite MC in Yu-Gi-Oh! Anime and why? I kind of already answered it, but Yugi, or I should say probably Yami Yugi. Yeah, because little Yugi can be quite annoying. So yeah, we'll go with Yami Yugi, or Atem if we want to be proper there. He's just badass, you know. It's standard. It's so fanboyish, but you know, it's one of those things. Whenever like kind of Yugi came to the screen, or like stuff was happening, and then the presence of the Pharaoh there, it was just like, oh god, yes, this is going down. You know, if you need somebody to sort that out, it's like it is Atem, or maybe Kaiba, because he's got all the money. He screws the rules as well. But no. A very close second for Kaiba though. Yugi and Kaiba are like up there as like the two like gods of Yu-Gi-Oh! For me. But Atem just squeezes by. Final question is, what is your favourite Yu-Gi-Oh! Card theme deck? In terms of that, like I said already, I don't really follow the meta or anything like that. So I'm kind of plainly old school. Back in the day, I used to kind of have a mishmash kind of deck. I was just like strong level 4 monsters and easy summonable level 6s like Summon Skull or like Jinzo. So it was really mismatched. I guess the first proper kind of like theme deck I played was like a spellcaster thing, aimed around the Dark Magician, I guess. So you could say maybe that I guess if I was to play nowadays, I'd try and base something around the Dark Magician and like spellcasting and stuff, because I love that theme and I love that kind of thing, so that draws me into the game. So yeah, we'll go with a Dark Magician / spellcaster theme. But thanks for watching. This was my Q&A, and like what should we call it? We'll call it Ask414, and this is the April 2018 edition. And yeah, so thank you very much for sending your questions in. I know this was really quick. I kind of like just on the day, just like, hey, I'm going to think of doing this, and like, so to get like these questions already is like awesome. So thank you guys for participating in that. This is a lot of fun. I enjoy like kind of connecting with you guys and, you know, answering your questions and stuff. I know you ask a lot in the comments anyway, but it's kind of nice to kind of give you a bit of an insight to what's going on here. So for future videos, like I said, I'll be doing these once a month. I've got all my kind of new content, what do you call it, kind of together, which does include the character deck stuff. So you know, I'm excited about that. I've started drafting new decks and stuff for when I'm going to start building them, which is really exciting. So if you want to get involved in the next Ask414 episode, then yeah, let's call it an episode. Why not? Leave your questions in the comment section below to this video. As well as that, I'm trying to like push my Twitter out there. I'm trying to get like a bit more kind of like involved with the Twitter side of things. So my Twitter is 414TV Media. I'll leave that just about here. So follow me over there. I'm closing in on 100 followers, I guess, but I post a lot of GIFs and kind of like behind the scenes on what I'm doing and whatnot. So if you want to know a bit more about what's going on with me, then follow me on there. When it gets close to the time of me recording the next 414 Asks, I'll put a tweet out saying ask your questions. So I'll try and aim more towards the Twitter side of things because I'm sneakily trying to promote that over other things because I'm a scumbag. But feel free, just leave any questions down below and I'll pick the best ones. So be as creative as you can with these questions, and like I said, ask me absolutely anything, be it Yu-Gi-Oh based, about me personally. Obviously I've got my second channel about anime. If you want to ask me some anime questions, ask me that. Absolutely anything. I'm open to all questions. I will bare my heart and soul to you guys. But thank you so much for watching, guys. I really appreciate that anyway. Don't forget, if you enjoyed this video, to smash the like button, share the video with a friend, or just leave your questions for next time in the section below. But that is it from me. I will see you in the next video. Take care.